So the way that you get the officer's information anyway is just grab it from them by looking at their uniform. So the officer's name and the officer's badge number is always going to be in the front of their uniform. And usually if you're detained by the police, what you're going to need to do is actually just make a mental note of the officer's name and their badge number, because you may not have a pen and paper to write it down. Just like, if you meet somebody new and you get their phone number and you don't have a pen and paper, what do? You memorize the number over and over and over in your head until you get to a place where you can essentially write that number down. Same thing with the officer's name and badge number. If you don't have a pen and paper, no worries. Say it over and over in your head until you memorize it. And then once you get to a place where you can write it down, then go ahead, write it down, and then use it as you please. Whether if you want to file a formal complaint against the officer or take that information to an attorney to see if any of your rights have been violated, you're able to do that without tipping the officer off on the fact that you may want to report them or use their name or their information in some way, shape, or form.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you? What's up?
Hey, everything fine. I'm just doing a fair check on you.
Oh, did someone call about a welfare check?
Yeah, they asking why you're recording. It's not legal to be recording. Just want to make sure everything was good.
Oh no, constitutionally I do have a right to record in the
it's
public
definitely
setting.
fine. It's
Yeah.
definitely fine.
I just do it for, it's my constitutional right, so that's just why I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't feel like hurting yourself or nobody else, right? This is just a welfare check, man. I want to make sure everything's good with you, so that's why I'm here.
How does
I don't care if you record.
Sure.
There's nothing illegal about recording. You keep continuing recording.
Sure.
So
How does
I'm just making sure you're fine, you're in your right state of mind, everything's good. If everything's good, I'll be on my way back to your house.
Okay, let me ask you a question. How does me recording constitute me not being mentally stable? Like, does that go together?
That's to the people that call. I wouldn't know one that wants to be here.
Oh, okay.
Somebody else called, that's why I'm here.
That's why you're here, because you got a
to
call.
record.
Okay.
I'm recording right now myself.
Good. Okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
I just want to make sure you're using the right state of mind, make sure you're not trying to kill yourself or nobody else. Or hang yourself or anything like that. No. I definitely understand.
Sure.
If you like recording, that's your thing. There's nothing wrong with recording.
Okay.
I'm just here doing a welfare check.
Okay.
Everything's good?
Everything's fine, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
All right, sir. Y'all call the cops on me? Did you call the cops? Does she speak English?
I live at Baltimore about it.
Oh, okay. Okay, because law enforcement said that someone up here called the cops on me?
No, I didn't call cops.
I called.
You called? Oh, why did you call?
I called just because somebody had mentioned that there's a suspicious person recording, but I understand that you can record all you want.
Oh, who mentioned that I was recording?
No, it's obvious you're recording because.
Well, no. Initially, who mentioned that I was recording?
I mentioned that you were.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say anything about like mental illness to the cop or anything like that? Did you mention anything like that?
I said you were recording and I was wondering why you were recording.
Okay, so you do?
They don't know. I mean, people don't know the law like we know it,
Yeah.
and that's just the
Yeah,
part.
I
So
didn't know
Okay.
that, so that's
Okay.
so that's okay.
So you didn't know the Constitution? You didn't know that it is a First Amendment right to be
Oh,
able to
I know
record?
it.
You know it?
I know it.
Okay. So you still felt the need to call law enforcement based on that?
Yes, sir.
Where was the threat in that?
There's no threat.
There's no threat, but you still call law enforcement? Okay. And your name is Guerrero?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, one more thing, Mr. Guerrero. What security company do you work for?
It's right here.
Stronghold Security?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
My thing is y'all need to, what happened?